Hello and welcome. I think everything is in working order. So yeah, ooh, I forgot. I have also this. I absolutely love this thing. Yeah, back with Dark Souls. I got the Dragonslayer Great Axe since I beat the Dragonslayer armor yesterday. Was basically the last thing I did. And it was a little bit tough, since I only use my trusty knife. But I have a few fun ideas. First, I have to take the knife and put on some very heavy weight. It might make sense at some point. I need the thickest stuff I can find. I need to be as heavy as possible. There it is. Okay, I need something heavy. Okay. I'm not as... Actually, I have a good idea. Now I'm super heavy. And that's what happens if you are super heavy, but... Okay. My test failed. I wanted to try, since the knife has quick stab. If you could use quick stab instead of your actual roll, if that were possible, you could get pretty far with it, since you could put on the strongest armor you can find, a heavy shield and whatnot, and basically be invincible while still being able to jump around. And I forgot which pants I wore. I don't know. And the other thing I realized, now I don't want to travel. I want a dagger. Oh. Okay. It is more attuned to strength, so it might work. I'm gonna try it, and it is poison, so it might be actually useful against boss fights. Oops, I'm out of salt. And it looks super disgusting. That's a huge plus. It makes the build even worse. Okay. But for now, I guess I'm gonna go with the Dragonslayer Great Axe. Did I go for ultralight build? No, since that's not possible. I guess, and yeah, that's fine. I very much enjoyed the Dragon Slayer Creed deck, so I'm gonna go for it for now. There are two areas I still have to do. The library, which is actually somewhat difficult if you want to call it that. There are a few environmental dangers, and the swamp area here. Okay, I think that's the fastest way. And actually, I never killed the other dragon. I know you're supposed to kill him, and you can walk on the rooftop somehow. I don't remember how. I don't even know if it's around here. Nice backstab. I think I'm just gonna rush through here. Oh, I could have used the bonfire up here. That would have been smart. Yeah, never beat up the light dude in here. He's a bit troublesome. Ooh. Whoop, whoop. You can't hit me. That's something to do since the dude is after me, but I needed to disrespect. Actually, I want to kill him. Okay, I expected something better to be honest, but... Ooh, that would have been the shortcut. Yeah... I guess. Ooh, it's down here, I remember. And the ladder I didn't climb up to since I didn't want to. I'm a little bit scared since one of the most dangerous Dark Souls boss or enemies in general is here, Gravity. And I'm more scared of the gravity here than the boss down here. I should go for it, I guess. Yeah. Dark. I want to heal. No, to blow up anything. I wonder what's in here. Okay, my dumb ass went all the way Up. Okay. No, that was the only way to get here. Whew. I thought you could just climb up a ladder or something. Yeah, I guess I don't need that much heal. That's fine, I hope. Okay. I'm not gonna question where he was going. Okay, that's ready now. That's the shortcut. And I need to get in there. That's very important. Especially with that outfit. Okay. I guess. That would have been the perfect case for my special ability. Fuck. If nothing else works, I'm just gonna use a knife. Ooh, I remember where the shortcut is. I completely forgot about it. It's down here and up there. And I forgot to send it down. Please don't come over. I'm just waiting here. I don't want to play. Okay, that was close. I assume if I attacked him, the knight would have gone after me. And I don't want to deal with him. How the hell? Why can't I touch the blood? I want to see how they died. Probably jumped down there, but why? If it was one, I would understand, but 3 or 4? That's a bit excessive. Okay, I roll into that. Why does it take so long to load special? Okay, you know what? I assume they are not very weak towards electricity. You have to check. There is something. Oh, yeah. Knight's ring. That might be interesting. Who's crawling? Okay, that worked. And now, praise the sun. Oops. I don't want that. I want to switch it. I need praise the sun. It is mandatory. Perfect. Compared to praise the sun, this is trash. And I just realized I have a bonfire up here as well. I'm not very smart, am I? Especially there are two, not even, I don't know, 100 meters away from each other. I think there's a meme that you can, yeah. No, you're wrong, there is treasure. Treasure and death. A lot of people jump down there. Okay, nothing. I'm very tempted to get another armor instead of the chainmail. I don't know, the clinkering is a bit annoying. I guess I have enough for a level up. I should go for it. And maybe upgrade the axe. I might have enough. Yep. Titanite slab, is it worth it? I only have one. Is it worth it? This is for sure worth it. I'm probably one of the only Dark Souls players ever to have a knife plus 9. Okay, nothing here. Infuse. If I infuse you with heavy, that would actually work Sadly, I don't have another one of the mice to compare it to. But this might actually be good. As good as a knife can get, so pretty trash, but yeah. I never really played around with those infusions since, I don't know, usually they don't really seem too attractive compared to just flat out damage. And they usually tend to reduce your damage. So yeah, attunement.
There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens open infusion. Ring it, let's look in back. Pretty be careful.
Okay, yeah, I somehow killed him, I'm pretty sure. That's not good. Oh, nah, they're worthless.
Be safe.
I don't have enough. I had enough, but not anymore. Okay, let's go. Actually, okay. There's somewhat... There is a lot of PvP compared to other areas in the game. Let's go in. And we get a nice welcome as well. Okay. He sucks. He is just running away like a little kid. I need to get upstairs. I think it's over here. Yeah, there are a lot of uncomfortable things in here. Didn't even get to the worst stuff. I'm gonna leave the stuff behind for now, since it's not really worth it for now. I have to come here anyways later on. Those gropey hands are a problem if you don't have the new headgear. I might not have killed this dude. Okay, no, I didn't kill him. Really? Oh. I forgot I was hunting this dude down. I should probably get to that. Oh, I forgot. The throw candlebags at you. And you can't dodge as long as you're in candlewax. Quite uncomfortable. I assume quick step is also out of the question. Here. No, don't need that. Since I don't have a wax on me, actually, I could. Nah, it hurts too much. Those gropey hands are uncomfortable. Actually. Ow. What the hell? That was one hit. Basically. I don't think I want to do that anymore. I remember this as very easy. It might be a problem with my level, though. Since I think usually you are supposed to be at least slightly higher level than this. Or I'm just still trash. Both works. Ooh, shortcut. Actually good idea. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything out right now. It's probably less problematic if I do so. And I have an idea how to take down the boss thingy. Just because he threw fire bombs at me, he has to die. That's why you usually use candle wax. I almost died. And it takes quite a while till curse is gone. Okay. That's good. Can I just... Okay, it's gonna take too long. Ow. Okay, why are they throwing white stuff at me? I didn't want that. That's actually one of the most important shortcuts around here. Only problem, this dude is always here. In here is actually a lot of loot, so if you don't look thoroughly enough, you might miss some actual nice items. And now that I'm not getting shot at, it is a lot more convenient. Your brother did this to me as well, so he has to die. Okay. Now they can't hurt me anymore. Yeah, this is actually important. I think down there is a titanite slab. Okay. That's just to annoy them. Gundyr is actually one of the easiest boss fights. The way you kill him is actually pretty straightforward. Do I have it on me? I don't have it on me right now, but if you go into his arena, you just run up, just run through him, ignore him. On his throne, there's a item. It's a sword. That sword, you just pick it up, equip it. It is, you basically need to equip it. You can't kill him otherwise, but he's very tough. Then you just hold the special attack button till it's charged up to max, and then you just attack. It basically stuns him and does horrendous amounts of damage, but only to him, so afterwards, yeah, it's not really worth it anymore. But without using the weapon, it's pretty tough. Do I want to go through this? I don't know. Okay, I thought I had enough invincibility to get through that. Okay. I might have to whip out the knife. It depends. There is a late stage boss, the Unknown King. That's pretty tough one. Then the twins. I don't know how they are, what the name is actually. Dancer is also pretty tough. I think in the DLC there are two boss fights that are supposed to be pretty hard, but I didn't play through them yet. Yeah, let's go for the knife. Favorite boss? I don't know. There are a lot that are actually nice. Increase the strength. Okay. Dancer is probably the most cinematic. Dancer is very cool. It's very tough. I beat her yesterday by using the knife. Yeah, she's probably the worst boss to use a knife on, but the knife is fun. But her arena is... Her showing up and the arena is just very cool. And her fighting style is also just fantastic. Otherwise, Gundir the Giant, his name is just very fun. The fight itself, yeah, it's okay. Who else? I would probably say Dancer is one of the most fun ones. Dancer is also supposed to be a bit of a rite of passage. If you can't beat Dancer, you are relatively good at Souls-like games. So, yesterday I beat her with the knife, like I said. It took me almost 20 tries. It's not my first playthrough, but it's not New Game Plus. I played through the game once before. But I'm still... I played... That was my first Dark Souls game, a Souls-like game. I was pretty sure at it. Then I played through Elden Ring. Since then, I gotten better. So the first time I played the game, I struggled a lot, so... I assume you and probably not a super Dark Souls veteran. So yeah, there are some boss fights and such that might be troublesome. I actually didn't want to get here. I want to go somewhere else. Ow. There was a reason for this. Yeah, the first time I played against him, I tried to kill him without the Storm Ruler, just to try it. Yeah. Yeah, I went through the DLC. Basically, I went in and pieced out. The DLCs are tough. At least as far as I know. Oh. He's basically the worst enemy to fight with a knife. And especially I use a knife and a strength belt, so... I think around 70. 1 second. 72. So I think it's not high for this area, but also not really low. Where was my death bad? Ow. Actually, there is hidden something in here somewhere. I think Elden Ring is better. Just the fact that it is just a lot more. You have far more variety in Elden Ring. And in some ways it's also just a net upgrade. So I went from Dark Souls 3, so I played through the first time. It's also the first time I played a game completely with controller. So, which is web. So yeah, going from Dark Souls directly into Elden Ring, it felt very weird. But it is very nice. Yes and no. There are some very hard boss fights in Elden Ring. So I beat, I think, every single boss in Elden Ring, for at least every single major boss. And the major boss fights get tricky in Elden Ring, but those small boss fights in the small dungeons, yeah, of course, they are just throwaway boss fights. They are very boring, especially if you get overleveled. But I have to say, the main boss fights, they are very nice. Malkath, yeah. Peace out. I want to. I want the souls. Yeah, but just for example, the deer, so the deer spirit thingy, just the atmosphere is fantastic. The music, the sound design is a very huge upgrade. Sound design in Dark Souls 3, it is not bad, but Elden Ring, just listening to you running across, for example, a wooden floor, it sounds very authentic. It sounds very nice. So the sound design is an upgrade. Graphics, yeah, and the world is just more lively. The open world, they did a very great job with their open world, since it is full enough with secrets and hidden stuff to indulge your curiosity, but it's not overfilled with everything must be something whatever. Yeah, the sound design, Dark Souls sound design is just overall fantastic. The music, the orchestra, I think I should go for a little bit more health. I collected that a lot. So in regards of music, I wouldn't say that Elden Ring is better or worse. I think they are relatively even. They all both have very nice soundtracks. But yeah, you notice that Elden Ring is just a newer game. They improved a lot. Yeah. Okay, nothing. Yeah, so I can understand if you don't like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, if it's not a game for you. But objectively, they are very well made. And they are very cool games. But if you are a person who dislikes those kind of games where you die over and over and have to have at least some skill, I understand if you don't like them. But still, they are fun. And that's how far I got into the DLC. I got to the first bonfire and died to the guards around here, since I used the knife back then. Exclusively the knife. Yeah, of course. Elden Ring is just a lot bigger. You have more to do in Elden Ring. You have more weapons, more gear, more boss fights, but Dark Souls 3 is a bit more linear. In Elden Ring, you can run around and just beat those trash mob boss fights. In here, basically every boss fight feels special. Yeah, bigger and more beautiful, for sure. Just traveling around in Elden Ring. Here, Dark Souls is also beautiful. But yeah, this castle, okay. But in Elden Ring, running around through the world and seeing the whole world being connected, and it's just different. Both is good, but I would say I prefer Elden Ring alone more. Ooh, I could get the Titanite slab. I think it was over here somewhere. Radahn, he was very cool. That's objectively, he was a very cool boss. He was difficult. I used the summons, so the NPC summons you could use. Otherwise, I think at that level I might be able to beat him now if I throw myself against him over and over again without summons. But he is tough. Even with summons, if you don't know how to beat him. So I think there are ways to beat him quite easily, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I didn't really look into it that much. But overall, he's cool. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I'm thinking through it. 1 second. Okay, I think I'm in a little trouble. Yeah, the beginning of the second phase. Sadly, I was a little spoiled. I knew that his second phase was him becoming a meteor and yeah, but that was just very cool. The fact the fact he just disappeared and you didn't know what is gonna happen, where is he, and seeing the meteor rushing towards you and not really knowing what to do. Controller? I'm a controller. 1 second. Okay, now my controller just, I don't know, disconnected. Yeah, I struggled with her. Like I said, I'm not really good in Souls-like games. I really struggled with her. I beat her with probably... I can't be proud of that win. I beat her with Rivers of Blood. I switched to a dex belt. put on Rivers of Blood, I think max level, with the... What was it? With my Mimic, also max level, obviously. And, yeah, it took me a few tries. And she is tough. Now, I might be able to beat her without a Mimic, but I would have to use a Dex Belt, for sure. I don't think you can beat her easily without a Dex Belt. Fuck. Since if you have a heavy build with super light dodges, you might be able. Yeah, I know. I'm not one of those Dark Souls purists where you have to beat... I used summons at some bosses. Sometimes just because it might have been... It was more fun, or I thought it might be more fun. Sometimes I just wanted to get rid of the boss. And sometimes I couldn't really beat the boss, besides either using a summon or running against the wall for an hour. So I didn't see anything wrong with it. It's still using basically the cheesiest build I could get and whatnot is probably not the most glorious way to beat her. But if I'm currently thinking about, after finishing Dark Souls 3, of replaying Elden Ring. Just because it's... I don't know, if you get into Souls-like games, the masochism wins. But I might try to beat her without summons, but I would need a Dex build, since I usually played a very heavy build in any game, so exactly to the 70% armor class, weight class. But I realized it's a lot easier if you are super light build. Oh. If you don't get your ass beaten like this. Now, if you have the super light dodge, it helps a lot. It's just fantastic. For boss fights especially. That's why I basically used the knife for, I think, 3 major boss fights now. And I have had an easier time with the knife than with heavy weapons, for example. Yeah, but Elden Ring takes also a bit longer, to be honest. And Elden Ring, because we talked about Elden Ring being easier, it is if you do the side content. If you just were to basically rush through the game without doing all the small boss fights in the case and getting the additional items, additional levels and whatnot, I think Elden Ring would be very difficult. So if you basically beeline the major boss fights. But it took me also. I had Dark Souls 3, I think, for... No, I didn't play Bloodborne. I had Dark Souls 3 for at least 4 to 5 years and never finished it. I started, I got to the second, not even boss, the one dude who becomes a sludge monster on the... Not even on that settlement in the first area. And he beat my ass, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. So I ended up to not play it for a very long time, and a friend of mine convinced me to play it. So yeah, I played through the game within, I think, a week. Then afterwards I got Elden Ring. And yeah. And just as a reference, I used a knife against the Warrior of Gods. I can't remember his name. The Dancer and the Dragon Slayer armor. And I have to say, never try to beat Dancer with a knife. Dancer is horrible with the knife. Her hitbox is... half of my attacks looked like they were connecting, but didn't, since... yeah, her hitbox is too lanky. It's too weird. And actually, I'm somewhat tempted to try this area again, since with the Dragon Slayer axe, yeah, it took me, I think, 17 or 18 tries. I started with just using the knife. 1 second. I started with just using the knife. Then I put this ring away, since I was like, yeah, I'd rather have a bit more power than the, I don't know, 20% more souls. So I got somewhat serious till the 11th try or so, since the 10th try was just pathetic. I just ran into an attack and was basically dead. After that, I used embers as an additional healing item. So the first heal was with an ember, and afterwards I used healing flasks. I know I'm underleveled. I died here very often. Do I want to have to praise the sun? Yeah, I have to, basically. And the enemies around here are also pretty nuts. Oh wait, there they fly. The item, I got it, and I just ran there with the knife. It was no problem. But those dudes, especially those with the knife, with the shields, a knife. If you hit a shield with a knife, you struggle a lot. I'm... oh, 1 second. Okay, that's problematic. Oh yeah, I'm slower now. I was used to light rolls. Switching from a dex build with ultra light rolls to a fast heavy build is difficult. Okay. I knew that would come. Okay, that was this far my best try. Okay. No, I can't heal, otherwise they respawn. So, the main story, I played, like I said, through the main story. I'm currently going for the Lord of Hollows ending. Yeah, I thought of using the Sellsworth wind blades, but I can't really warm up to them. I don't know, they feel weird to me. I know that they're supposed to be super broken, but they are just, I don't know. I also used, I think there's no enemy around here. I rather use this knife than the double blade thing. Even though they are probably better, but I don't really like dual wield weapons. I don't know, they feel off. And I know that I played it, when I played it the first time, this was basically as far as I got. I fell down here and died. Since, if I remember correctly, there's Doom waiting. Okay. Okay, that was a good move. I didn't expect that I might need fire resistance here. Give me a second. I want to clear out a little before reading chat. Otherwise, it might lead to more problems. Oops. I thought this corpse is a living wolf. Oh. I think I'm gonna get out of here. That's not worth it. Okay, for me, it was the other way around. When I played through the game the first time, I took the knight, the starting class, and didn't really change anything. I basically ran through the game with the knight starting class, till I got to the end boss. I had a slightly different sword, I think, in the shield, so only very minor upgrades. But I ran against a wall, but with the end boss. And one of the reasons was, oh, I should probably get another ring. I used this ring, and it basically takes off all your armor. I was like, yeah, I put on as much armor as possible. This ring destroys it basically, and I didn't really look into it. It was like, yeah, why am I this weak? I should be able to tank a few hits. I wasn't. The ring destroyed my whole build. But after I switched to a strength build, I beat the end boss very quickly actually. But I struggled at the beginning. The end boss he's very uncomfortable since he has a very weird rhythm, since the rhythm change is changing all the time. With each weapon, you have to learn each weapon, and yeah, I think he switches through 4 different weapons. Yeah, that's a little much. And I have another area I didn't really explore, which might even be worse than the snow area, to be honest. But the boss down here, the dragon dude, he's, from what I've heard in my experience, the dragon boss down here, he's either one of the easiest boss fights in the game or super hard. Okay. Yeah, I heard that the end boss, the DLC end boss, is supposed to be one of the hardest boss fights in the whole game. And for example, the Nameless King is pretty difficult, but I heard if you know how to beat him, so if you know the tactics, he's not that difficult. I don't know, it's been a while and I never learned the tactics, but the end boss from the DLC, that one is supposed to be actually difficult, even if you know what you do. But from what I've heard, the weapon you get from defeating him is also pretty nice, so... I didn't like those dudes. They beat my ass too often. Okay, at least I didn't trigger them. I think I struggled more with the Nameless King, to be honest. Ooh, this dude has a lot of prowess. Okay, the other one is not coming over here. But the Nameless King is actually only that difficult in my opinion because of two attacks, I think it is. The one with the flames, when he is basically burning everything down, and I think lightning. The rest, I don't know, it's probably not that difficult. But those two attacks beat my ass so often, I don't know. Okay, he rolled catch me. Yeah, that's absolutely peak male, I don't know, performance. You can't get more beautiful than this. And I think I'm at the boss fight. Thought it was a lot further. I guess not. Yeah, he is absolutely beautiful. At the beginning with my knife, actually with a lot of bells, oh, cutscene. Yeah, he's, from what I've heard, he's either super easy, if you're lucky, or super tough, if you have not a lucky roll. I hate his teeth.
Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved ocelot
Awesome.
of dragons. Well,
He is super disgusting.
give him up. For he is all that I...
Let's hope so. I have a track record in currently playing through Dark Souls. I died to the easiest boss fights where you are not supposed to die, and I beat boss fights that are actually somewhat tough relatively easily. For example, I died to Yorm the Giant. I think, yeah, I died to him. Oops.
Where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out.
Uh,
Born a child of dragons.
I wanted a heavy attack, but it didn't reload. Okay, if you get hit by that, you might be done for. Okay. Yeah, I did. I never knew that there is a sword. My problem wasn't not for sure not that I had my inventory. Actually, I knew that would happen. I thought about it before, but I forgot to do it. My inventory was too full, and it took me too long to find the sword. It took me probably half a minute till I found the sword, and that was problematic. Over here. Okay, the run up to this boss is pretty bad. Is there no closer bonfire? Oh fuck. Goodbye. I also died at least once to the Skeleton King dude. I don't know if it was during stream, but I at least died once from him. Since I think his poison mist got me. Even though he is probably one of the easiest fights in the game. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know, he's not very cool, to be honest. He looks interesting. I think something like You on the Giant looks cooler. Damn it. That's the problem with heavy weapons. If you commit to attack, it's too late. Actually, I should have an easy time against him, since I'm using the Dragon Slayer axe. And he's super difficult, since you have to change up your ingrained Dark Souls logic. You can't really go for his ass, you have to go for his crutch. Where are you? Okay. Okay, the spinny move I couldn't remember. The problem is I beat him the first time super easily, so I have no idea how his moves work. With Dancer, for example, I knew at least a bit of her moveset, but here... Okay, 2 times spinny move, that's unfair. I don't get greedy. Okay. I'm currently thinking about if there is a worse looking boss. even the Gundyr, he looks at least cool disgusting with the black slime. This boss is just disgusting. It looks like those fish you find in caves that don't have any eyes anymore. Do you get at least a cool weapon from him? I don't think so. And now Champion Gundyr is down there. Champion Gundyr is actually pretty tough. He's not the worst boss, but his openings are not that easy. He doesn't really have any huge openings. Anything cool? Not for me.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Yeah. Actually, the first boss, tutorial boss for Dark Souls 3, so Gundyr, is actually not that easy if you think about it. If you know how to beat him and you are somewhat proficient in Souls-like games, you should have a somewhat easy time. But he is difficult, since if you give in to your instinct and just roll away from him, he is gonna beat your ass. If you basically have to stay as close as possible all the time, and as a new player, that's not really your instinct. Ooh, that's also very fun. I need the helmet. Do I have the helmet? I'm not gonna put it on since I don't want to obscure my beautiful face, but yeah. And yeah, I understand if you don't know about, if you never played a Dark Souls game and it's the first time experiencing it and you realize, no, that's nothing, that's not for me, then I understand if you quit. But this helmet, I looked for it when I played the first time. I played through the whole game, beat every boss possible, and I never got the Mimic Head. This playthrough, I got it basically instantly. But yeah, Gundyr, he shows you basically what you are in for. But I'm gonna show you what led to me quitting the game the first time I played it. It's very pathetic, but I beat Gundyr. I was at a friend's house and we were like, yeah, who can beat Gundyr just like that? So I think we started Dark Souls 3 times and each of us had to beat Gundyr. And I never played with his controller before. And I didn't really play with controller in general, and I never beat Gundyr, I think once or twice. I managed to beat Gundyr first try, but that was still at a time where I didn't play Dark Souls because of this fucker. This dude literally led to me quitting Dark Souls 3. Oh, you get an ember? Oh, that's actually good. So yeah, I have to say that's pretty bad. I didn't know, I struggled so much with him. Very nice. Oh, thought you were closer. Ooh, hello. You how? Trouble. I wanted to look something up here. I'm gonna get myself something to drink. I'm gonna be right back, so in a minute or so. Okay, I'm back. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, Dancer is quite difficult. But to be honest, I think if I went up against Dancer now, since I died almost 20 times to Dancer and got pretty far most of the time, if I used something like a nice curved sword that has decent range compared to the dagger, I would beat her probably within 5 tries or so. Or I had the theory, since the dagger with the swing, I'm pretty sure you know the how lanky the Dancer is. With the knife, out of a combo like this, half of the hits would actually connect, since, I don't know, the hitbox didn't really seem to be working with a knife. But I think if I hadn't had used Rapier, for example, because it's a poking action, I assume you would hit most attacks. So I think if I used an actual decent weapon, I could beat her quite easily now. Especially because I'm slightly trained at beating her. Okay, where to next? Where was that? I have to say, Iredell, probably every Dark Souls 3 player will agree, is probably the best looking area in the game. Didn't I activate? Don't tell me I didn't activate the fast travel. Must have. Ooh, the demon boss, the old demon king. First time I played it, I didn't know why, but I struggled so much with him. Yeah, that's very fun. So it's even better in Elden Ring, to be honest. But the old Demon King got me to the brink. I couldn't beat him for some reason with my melee build. I went in with a bow. I got a bow, upgraded bow, and killed him with it. It was horrifying, especially since I ran out mid-fight of arrows. Running around in a boss arena, trying to find out where the arrows are and which arrows to use, is not fun. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was also the first time I played with the bow in the game. I never really used the bow before. Besides shooting down those corpses to get the loot. But yeah. Oh. I don't like them already. They bring up bad memories. This lizard man. Ooh, I could actually go to another end game area now. Path of the Dragon. Nothing else is here, for sure. I'm somewhat tempted to try the champion as well with my knife. Ooh, achievement. Yeah. Especially, the worst thing is, I'm tempted to upgrade this knife, since it is a little bit more oriented to dex, to strength. This knife, I use this knife, I had it attuned to dexterity, but since I switched back to a strength build, I don't know. I'm tempted to use this knife. Actually, why not? I think I have enough resources to spare. And it's also poison, so it might actually be nice against a boss fight. Since if you are able to inflict poison, at that point, you just have to dodge, and you get damage in. I'm not gonna go further than that, but I need to give it strength. Yeah, yep, A class. That sounds better. Down there are also no enemies with shields, if I remember correctly, which means I can use ultralight build. What do I want? I heard this ring is not supposed to be that good, but it's probably the best. Now oh, my PJs. Or I could go for the homeless outfit. I beat a homeless guy to death to get this outfit, so might as well wear it. It's so close, yet so far. I think I have to go shopping. Give me armor. Yeah, that's... Ooh, the super thick armor. I think that's the thickest. And besides the one from the dude in the dragon area, it's also the heaviest besides that one. Well, I didn't like the looks of it.
Passion 1.
Ooh. Yeah, the homeless pope. Yeah. Fuck it, otherwise I'm not gonna go in the ultra low class. A little bit of warm-up. Okay. I'm even ambered, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm so gonna die. Yeah, the hello thing. This is probably one of my favorite items in the game. Actually, no. Do I have it? The help me is actually my favorite item. It sounds like someone, some monster trying to lure you into a trap. Yeah, this area in general is, let's just say, not the most comfortable. Oh, fuck. I'm not sure if I like the new knife. Fuck. And there goes the amber. And I have to be ambered around here. There's an invader. I don't know what he is, what he gives you, but yeah, to be honest, this is actually better. Objectively. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Wasted some money, but it's fine. Why is it all the way over there? I'm better than you. Okay, yeah. I shouldn't have doubted this knife. I think that's a pretty trash item, or ring. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how well I'm gonna do with a knife. I think this invader has a, was it a dude with magic and a rapier? Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, nah, that's trash. And both of those weapons, magic more, but going against a rapier with a knife, that might get difficult. Oh yeah, those assassin dudes. That's why the knife is good. You just run in and spam. It's better, even better than spamming than than the longsword, but you have to get at least a little bit of skill. Otherwise, you're not gonna get close enough. Yeah, I also never really used it, but when I was in the swamp, I ran around with the knife for a quick step reason, and I was too lazy to switch back to my actual weapon, so I just took out the enemies with the knife, and I realized I was also using a strength belt back then, and I realized how powerful it was. That I went to I think this. Oh, wrong. This one. Yeah, that's a nice homeless outfit. I actually wanted to try Dex belt, just so I tried it, and I went through a few weapons. I even have the washing pole, so they're probably one of the best katana in the game. And I decided, no, I want the knife. The knife was better than the katana. Oh, also a little side story. When I played the game, the crystal lizard over here, so in the original area, this dude beat my ass at least 15 to 20 times the first time I played. This time, I beat him first try. It was not a clean fight, I died quite a lot, but I beat him. Let's see how it is with 2 crystal lizards. Oh. Half the moves I do are just guesses. Ooh, they can body block themselves. Good to know. Damn it. At this point, I have a strategy, maybe. Ow. It might be very dumb, but it might work as well. That was actually a cleaner fight than I thought that would go down here. And I think, 1 second, I might go for this ring. Oh, this ring. Yeah, I don't know. I was super trash at the game, but I gotten better. Where is my defense stat? Yeah, my armor is in the minus because of the ring. That's what was the problem with beating the last the end boss with my first playthrough. I didn't realize that this ring literally tanks your defense that much, but it gives you slightly better rolls, so you might as well try. And actually, I'm gonna go full homeless guy. I'm not gonna use his katana, but I stole his clothes and I have to honor them. The invader should be up here, I think. Let's go for... he also has a knife. Oh, has he? No, rapier. Rapier and knife. And magic. And assistance. The rapier, like I said, is problematic. I assumed as much. Okay. No, it's not a player, it's NPC. Yeah, punching him down the cliff was nice. I don't think I should go to Gundyr right now. I don't think I have enough health potions. Yeah. I always forget about them as well. And losing this much armor is very noticeable, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for it. Oops. The fun thing is, even when they manage to block me, the knife is so fast with the attack, you can just persist. I think there's no reason to go down there. One second. I'm gonna reset at the bonfire before going in there. For sure. Since I think I can get another level up first, second. With this build, you think a few puny whatever dudes can stop me? I can roll through everything. I'm a ghost. But I think I'm really gonna get rid of the ring. It probably gives you only very slight increase on the iframes, but I don't know. I just went through the whole area this thoroughly, not because I wanted to get to the boss. I planned this from the start. Yeah. You get the honor to wear the homeless outfit if you kill the homeless guy outside. It literally feels like that. This dude is standing outside and just enduring the weather, and you go up to him and beat him up. Actually, endurance might also be fun. And I like 26. 25 is a very nice number. Is 26 better? I don't know. All those numbers are actually pretty nice. Besides the one I didn't really need. 40 health would actually be useful, to be honest. Yeah. I'm gonna go for it. And should I be super nice to my knife? This trusty knife got me through a lot of boss fights. Should I be probably the only Dark Souls 3 player ever to upgrade a knife to plus 10 while using a strength belt? Especially. Yeah, the knife It deserves it. It got me through so much trouble. How the hell did you get 99 health?
Be careful.
I think the highest I got was 60, and then I got another stats, since I thought like, yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, let's get the homeless outfit going again. With the nice dress. I'm not a thought. I wear long skirts. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Okay. I'm speedy as fuck, boy. Yeah. I think it's I think, yeah, 40 is the semi-hard cap, and I think 60 is the hard cap, basically. After 60, it's basically useless. I'm not quite sure, but something like that. Yeah. Let's do homeless guy against champion. This dude is actually troublesome, since he's fast, but not as fast as me. Imagine you're a guard around here, and a homeless-looking dude with a knife and a pope head runs by, just like that. Not even looking at you. Oh. It was such a clean run. For some reason the enemies don't even follow me in here. Oh. I forgot he likes to kick. Oh. Okay, usually I get hit with the upper strike all the time. I remember why he is this difficult. If I hadn't used the knife, half of those attacks wouldn't connect, or would lead into dying. Problem is, I can't even heal properly, since every time I try to heal, he attacks. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna read chat afterwards. I'm too concentrated. I'm currently not even looking at his health. I'm just trying to survive. Fuck. That was very unlucky. I think I would have got him if I didn't fall down. Now without Amber. Ooh, fuck you. It's because you showed up. Now your curse is even worse. You don't even have to write in chat. You just have to show up. You are a bad luck charm. Now I have to kill him just to spite you. And for some reason, this dude always gets me. Okay. Now without Amber, that might be a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's a bad start. But I'm still here. At some point, you just have to think about it. Oh, his follow-up moves are just very hard to predict. I wanted to roll exactly because I predicted he would strike. Okay, that was a weird move. I hate his kicks. His strikes are easy to predict, but his kicks... Okay, second phase. This time I'm gonna keep to the corner. I'm not gonna go into the middle, into the other side of the arena. I knew that would happen, but it was worth it. Fuck. His kicks, man. This combo, I don't like it. Fuck. Yeah, your curse is getting stronger. He beat my ass. And with him, I can't even use the Amber strategy since Amber takes a little longer than Estus Flask, and I'm pretty sure he will beat my ass. Yeah, his sword attacks, I can predict. His glaive attacks, I can predict. They are not too hard. Sometimes the follow-up attack is a little bit hard to predict, but his kicks... As soon as you notice he will kick, it's already too late. They are too fast. Even though I am fast as fuck. Fuck. And the first time fighting him is actually the easiest, since you get a few extra hits in before he even wakes up. Fuck. Yeah, the side tackle. his kick. Thanks for letting me heal. Yep, the start immediately with a kick. Like it. The way I like it. Fuck. Fuck. I didn't expect him to have a follow-up after a follow-up after a follow-up. Okay, that was just luck, to be honest. I lost lock on in the worst moment, to be haha, you never. Yeah, he enjoys me suffering. He doesn't want himself to suffer. He fears the curse is in him and will come out even if he is playing himself. Actually, I don't even know what the item is. I'm not even gonna say anything. If you suck at gaming, you could just kind of say, yeah, I'm actually super good at gaming, but I have a curse. I was cursed. At some point I might switch to my actual fighting build from my boss build. Even though I really want it to work. And it doesn't really have the right to be as good as it is. Okay, that spin kick was unfair. This spin kick is the worst. But slowly I recognize when he's doing what attack. I'm learning. My brain is growing. I actually stunned this dude with a knife, of all things. Fuck. The lock on. He's too fast for the lock on. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, it's basically the same boss, but the easy version. It's the intro boss, so the tutorial ending. It's gonna be horrific seeing me against the Nameless King. I'm contemplating if I even want to fight him. He is uncomfortable. I actually have one more ace up my sleeve. Actually, two. Oh. At least this time, no one is keeping count, like yesterday. Fuck. That's always, you have a very good run, the next run has to be shit. Fuck. I managed to dodge his kick. Fuck. Oh. Close. I never played Dark Souls 2, but from what I've heard, it's either very good or the worst. I don't know. Actually, I don't want anymore. I have another horrible task I have to do. I never freed Witch. I should probably take bring her in. I think the fastest way is over here. Oh. Ooh, a nice dress. think it was Dark Souls 2 with Lake Town. I think it was called Lake Town, which was basically this a swamp where you fell down everywhere. Ooh, 50 subs, halfway to 100. I'm pretty good. And Coco. Coco. I'm waiting if Coco wants to join, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you are the special 50th. Coco. Okay, apparently she doesn't want to come. I could also do this, but let's save the witch first. She probably deserves it. She's living down here for I don't know how long. Oh, I ever go in here? Oh, yeah, I did. Ooh, bad RNG, bad RNG, bad RNG. How the hell is... Did I get hit? Not yet. First, we should take her.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads.
I think we have a new contender for you.
Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Accept my apologies for mistaking you for one of those leeches. So, what business have you here? This is a land of monstrosities. And I am no exception. You're here to save me.
We are collecting waifus.
But I'm guilty. A wretched child of the abyss. Is that something you can forgive? Oh, really? You are no ordinary man. Very well. Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment. I am Carla.
Yeah, she seems like the I can fix her goth GF. Actually, we could go to Drank's Peak just like that. Yeah, that's the right way. I think I have now all the waifus of the game. At least those that you can more or less collect. I don't know. With the knife. Actually, this build might be the best build against it, since the weapon itself is not the problem. It's dodging the enemies up there. Actually, the Wyvern is probably one of the easiest and at the same time one of the more difficult boss fights. The boss itself is no problem, but the circumstances around the boss. Yeah. Actually, I should use, since I have it, and it's somewhat upgraded. I don't really want to lose my homeless outfit though. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but it's gonna be fine. I have to use the Slayer axe. Fuck. Ooh, they have knives. Does that mean I could steal one of theirs? Please tell me I can steal one of their knives. Yeah, basically. But the clock you have to ring for the Nameless King, that's probably one of the coolest intro sounds to a boss fight in Dark Souls. Almost triple kill. Yeah, the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. It's the weapon of the dude I beat last time at the ending. So the other dude I beat with the knife. But this is basically the perfect weapon for here, since they are super weak to electricity. Yeah, it's probably like calling King Kong. You call him and you're basically, yeah, fuck you, come over, little bitch, and he has to oblige or he will be known as a little bitch. Oop. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a shortcut. I don't remember this. Ooh, bone. That's the best fun you can have with ooh, the bells are ringing. Ooh, that's also the mausoleum, the walking mausoleums in Elden Ring are also pretty cool. Those super heavy bells ringing, I don't know, it's just cool. And yeah, I have to go back to this, since dodging will be my best friend. Actually, there is even a nice ring over there, if I remember correctly. If I remember, it's basically physical resistance ring. Hey, let's see how the big boy likes my knife. Not much, apparently. Fuck. This dude hits harder than the champion. And stunning him is basically impossible, apparently. Okay, maybe it isn't. if I kill the Wyvern right now, I would probably have enough for several level ups. If I survive to this. Oh, lightning ring. That might actually be useful against the Nameless King. Sip of coffee before going in. You mean my YouTube profile picture? I got it from a friend. One second. If that's what you mean. If you mean the profile picture in my on YouTube, in the channel description, you can find her. She's pretty nice. What more? 1 second. No. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Now the true boss fight begins. This dude. Oh. I was a bit preoccupied, brain melting. I understand. Okay. Now the most crucial part. Ooh, you can already see the Nameless King. Ooh, yeah, the teleportation, I forgot. Actually, there is a nice heavy weapon you can get. And there's a perfect farming spot. Ooh, nice. That was actually supposed to be a backstab. Fuck. Okay. Second try. Yeah, that was the plan, but the backstab didn't work. Now. Okay. You want a weapon like this for farming purposes. This works better, I think. Actually, not really. It's basically the same. I have 12,000 souls plus ring. That's actually pretty good. Nice. And I forgot, yeah. I can actually farm him even more effectively. Fuck you. Okay, I'm overweight. That's not good. I think I will peace out. But 2,000 more souls just for wearing the hat. That's actually worth it. This thing is pretty OP. Only problem is it sucks out the life of your life, so slight issue. Okay, 40. What else do I need? Endurance? Yeah, why not? A little bit of endurance and strength. A little bit of everything.
Farewell, Ashen One. Ah, there you are. As I said, I am Carla, and am grateful to you. Now, what shall we do? The only thing that might interest you is my sorcery.
I'm not so sure, at least not for some people in chat.
That wouldn't interest you, would it? You're a wicked one, aren't you? Very well. Humans are of the dark.
Not me.
Different.
Nah, I'm talking about someone else.
But the truth remains the truth. Be careful, though. Few humans are privy to this knowledge. Let it be a secret
No.
between you and I. Oh, a pyromancy tome, have we? Quelana, Witch of Izalith. Well, this is a fascinating pyromancy. Very well. If this is your wish, I will unravel the thing the best I can. Besides, it will be nice to play master for once.
Yeah, she sounds a little dirty, to be honest. And I just realized she's also basically homeless. She is living under a bridge, basically. Her cell in the prison looked nicer than this.
And one that resonates with the dark. Yes. Well suited. I may be a heretical sorcerer, but you pyromancies.
To be honest, she sounds like someone who might enjoy that a little bit too much. If you
Is this a divine tone? What on earth are you thinking?
look at her hands.
Near a divine tone. Or
What the
is it
fuck?
a miracle? And casters of miracles are sure to steer clear of me.
Her thumb is horrific.
Don't torture me so. Ah, you. Oh, but I'll have it.
Yeah, she looks like a monkey.
There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man, and I'm afraid you will peer into it.
I'm the darkness. Look at my eyes.
Reflection or a ruinous nostalgia is up to you entirely. Fear not. Your choice will bring you no scorn.
This is perfect.
Do stay safe.
Ooh, actually, here we are at the other
Our Lord
waifu.
liege. Speak freely, thy lordship. I am at thy beck and call. Our lord and liege, I prithee.
I just realized basically all of them are more or less goth girls.
Cometh to link the fire, wrested from its mantle. The age of fire was founded by the old gods, sustained by the linking of the fire. But the gods are
I'm trying to look into her mask, so into her helmet. Might be possible to see her face.
Our Lord of Hollows, it shall be
Nah, it's not. I don't think so.
face of mankind.
Okay.
Be safe.
The only one who's not really goth is the priestess lady over here.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back.
Hello.
Do you wish to hear a tale?
Purchase item? That's a very bland looking ring, to be honest. I don't know which one of those is cursed and which one is normal.
Have a pleasant journey, I pray.
Let's have a look. Cursed books, cursed books. There they are. Lothric, that seems okay. Claims seems okay. Deus is probably bad, I assume.
Oh, now tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
Okay.
Oh, you've brought me a braille divine tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics.
Okay, boring.
Have a
When are you fighting his her protector? I think you get his armor and his weapon. I'm pretty sure both of them, which are basically useless, but I want it. Anything cool? Ooh, the Moonlight Greatsword. Okay, the rest seems boring. And the last waifu. Well, then didn't really need to talk to her. Purchase. What could I buy? Ooh, that's from Henry. Yeah. Chat is not showing on stream. That might be a delay. Sometimes it's lagging behind. And I'm probably tomorrow, but tomorrow at a much later time. I have some stuff to do, but if I'm gonna stream tomorrow later, and I'm gonna play probably Kerbal Space Program. It's my off-schedule, basically, game. And Dark Souls probably in 2 days.
Ashen.
Chat. Chat is supposed to be on stream.
Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil? What?
I could actually get this to max level, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit yet.
Pretty be careful.
Pretty be careful. And see, it's here. And I have to say, your name has a lovely pink tone. He's dirty. Yeah, I think I'm able to beat them. Okay, I thought it was just a little guy. Didn't remember this dude. This dude is actually not that easy to kill, to be honest. Since he basically uses the same sword techniques as a player. I'm not sure. I think you're supposed to be around level 100 and something around here, 120 or so. Snowfields. Wasn't there another area I didn't clear? I thought I skipped one area because I didn't want to. Probably. I'm gonna look it up in a second. Oh yeah, the library. The main thing before the actual way I was supposed to go. I forgot about it. Very big brain memory. I'm level 81. I think for this area this is somewhat decent. I'm not sure. I think you're supposed to be around level 80 around here. Today, probably 1.5 hours. So around 1.5. It depends. I don't want to go down there. I know that there's a crystal lizard, but it's a trap. The bigger problem now. Second. Oh, no. I thought I was already somewhere else. And there they come. I wonder how good a knife. Oh. Fuck. I waited for that. Yeah. Souls games, I like the aesthetic. To be honest, the aesthetic and the feel of it is one of the main things I like the game series. And then you have to stream. I'm gonna come into chat and then the bad luck will come to you. The curse will persist. Yeah. I'm gonna laugh at him. Goodbye, Gargoyle. I don't want to play with you. You're not worth it. At least I don't think so. I tried to roll. I know that there's a gargoyle jumping up, down, and trying to kill me, but yeah, it's whatever. Oh, just ran a loop. Fuck. I can hear the crystal lizard still. That's the entrance to the library. Hello, big boy. Best thing is, they can fly, but if they fall over the edge of the buildings, they fall. Fuck you. That was the worst time you can have for that. I think in here was an actual nice item. Yeah, that's probably it. Nice new outfit. Oh, that's the thing I remember. Those dudes are pretty hard. Yeah, no worries, have a nice day. And I assume sooner or later we will see each other again. Yeah, it's still the dagger, but I play a strength build for some reason. Okay, the power armor here is problematic. I already killed at least 3 boss fights with the knife, and one of them was actually the answer is supposed to be one of the hardest boss fights in the game, and I'm still convinced it's probably one of the worst you could play with. Beat with the knife. Master Chef. I actually started to sit down, but to make preparations. But to be honest, I didn't come far. I stopped at some point. Art is difficult. I'm not a good artist. Okay. This might become problematic, to say the least. Fuck. Don't punch up. Bunch up. Okay. Yeah. It's still difficult. I made my own VTuber model, but it's fucking difficult. Those enemies are no joke. Since it's also free, one caster, one assassin, and one heavy attack. And I have to take all of them out at once. I could actually just skip them, but yeah. I probably shouldn't. But I might have an idea. Yeah. Then we'll see each other probably soon enough. So have a nice day. And yeah, it's homing missiles. They are pretty nasty. I have to portray my homeless outfit. could actually get away with something thicker. Ooh. I don't know. That's a nice outfit. Skinny pants and super thick, bulbous body. There is an assassin and a fighter. The one dude is the magic dude who has a knife. Then there is the dude with the two-handed axe, but he also has a shield. And the other one is with rapier and bow, if I saw it correctly. Oh fuck, I'm too heavy. Fuck. Let's go with this for now. Now I'm gonna try this. And it didn't work. And they are also able to heal. Okay. For PvP stuff or similar stuff, heavy weapons are just boss. Okay, those knives, actually katana and dagger is supposed to be relatively nice. Yeah, they have a. If they had a healer as well, that would have been problematic. They don't have a cleric. Yeah, the good thing is they only can heal once, if I remember correctly, since I think they have only one healing potion. NPC Invader as well only have 1 or 2 healing potions usually. And up there is a very nice spot to farm. But yeah, the blood and such might be enough to indicate it's also terrible. Okay, no, thank you, sorry. I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah, you weren't here. I had to deal with those enemies already. They had heavy knights, some of them with red glowing eyes, which means they are even stronger. And they had mages in the background healing them.
Very well, then take me.
Do I need endurance, vigor? I didn't know what I want, to be honest. A little bit more carrying capacity, why not? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm gonna show you. 1 second. Actually, I need to burn. Oh, reinforce the bottles to maximum. The acid flask, so I didn't miss anything in regards of bone fragments. Pretty proud of myself. I assumed I would have missed at least a few. It's in here, basically. I'm probably gonna struggle with this dude, even now. There's two over there as well, and I think each one has its own mage to buff them. That appears the first one you encounter. Oh, fuck. I wanted to heal, but... See? He gets stronger and have regeneration now. See? Fuck that. I'm out of here. There is more or less a boss. It is actually a super simple boss, and the dynamics is somewhat the way you described it. It's the Pope. He has a lot of minions, and he resummons minions. All of them attack, and the Pope basically switches from one host body to another one. But there are probably at least 20 enemies in the room, and they respawn all the time. I'm currently thinking about what to do. I think I cleared this area basically. Besides the rooftop. I could do this just for fun. Yes and no. There are different kinds. At first, it's some. I think I could take them out with one hit right now, but there are small ones, medium ones, and fat ones. So some of them are a little bit more beefy, and they are problematic, or they can get problematic. But they are relatively weak, so they are not strong fighter or anything. So they are more or less like trash mobs, but still, it's an easy boss. But if you mess up and get cornered between one of those fat groups, then you might die. No, they don't get boosts. They are just whatever. Okay, that's the depiction of one of the worst boss, or one of the most difficult bosses in Dark Souls, the Nameless King. Yep. But in Elden Ring, there are enemies that actually are problematic in that kind of way. For example, there's a boss in Elden Ring. It's actually a trash boss, so it's not something major. It's an invisible snail in the background, which summons a relatively strong minion. So you could beat down on the snail, on the minion, all you want. It won't die. You have to find the invisible snail in the background, which is killed in 1 or 2 hits. But as long as you don't notice that, the boss is basically unbeatable. This ring is actually pretty good. A little bit less stamina. Regeneration, yeah, that's worth it. It might even improve my dex. We one second. Yeah, it's basically glass cannon. Hell is down here. That seems like a trap. And of course, I need to use this weapon, this glass cannon weapon, since it's the Dragon Slayer Great Axe, and those are basically minions of dragons. So and I'm not even that glass cannon anymore, since I have the ring now. The ring improved my armor stats by double. At least against physical attacks. But my stamina regeneration is worse now. A lot worse. Oh, I thought there was something, a ledge. Okay, I guess not. I have armor pants and the gloves. Those are basically, I think, the second heaviest armor you can get in the whole game, and they are average pants. But I'm currently once again thinking about doing this the homeless ways. Actually, I want a nice gloves to the homeless outfit. Yep. Since I took it off when I panicked, since I was overweight. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Now I'm unstoppable. A homeless build. Actually, now I should be able to beat Gundyr. My armor is insane compared to last time. Yeah, I actually used another knife as well, but the other knife was worse than this one. The knife is just super strong. For some reason. Doesn't... I'm actually tempted to switch back to a dex build again. Just to get the knife going again. Damn it. Actually, I could go for a dex build, and as my heavy build for the dex build, I could just use this one, Hollow Slayer. It's an actually nice dex weapon, but it plays relatively similar to a heavy weapon. One second. It's basically spam. I just ran up to them and spammed them. Since they can't really counter my attacks. I'm too fast. Even though usually the heavier your weapon is, the more stun you give the enemy. But since this knife is so fast, you stun the enemy anyway, so... They are actually worse at boss fights sometimes. I actually killed... Did I... Oh, no. The one Dragon I killed with the Dragon Slayer axe. I should have killed him with the knife. That's on me. I should have killed him with the knife. And Elden Ring, there's actually a nice knife. That's actually good. I wouldn't be surprised if I could beat the final boss with the knife. That might be, for example, the Nameless King, the main boss in this area, which is supposed to be one of the strongest boss fights in in Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure if I can beat him with the knife, since I don't think the knife has enough range. It's basically the same problem with Dancer, just even worse. His hitbox is probably out of range for the most part. Okay, that was clutch. I didn't assume I would win. I already made peace with dying. Oh, I just realized I could have come from the other side. Fuck you. But I don't know. Last time I played against him, I had a sword, a decent long one. Since the starting phase, you have to hit a dragon's head, and it's slightly above ground. I'm not sure if you can hit high enough, at least not reliably. But I'm probably gonna try, so. That's actually a very nice farming spot down there, but I'm not here for farming right now. I still hear the dude behind me. I wanted to roll through him, but didn't quite work. Ooh, that's a trap, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no. It's fine. Weird. Ooh, there's actually an enemy coming up. Decently difficult one. And it's not just those thingies. I despise them. Can I just run? Please tell me yes. I'd rather deal with the crone dragon than with those thingies. This is not even a boss fight. This is just a random encounter. Not random, it's choreographed, but it's not a boss. It's just a normal enemy. For some reason, I seem to bug him. Okay, there it is. He didn't attack me for a while. I don't even know how much health he has left. But I'm pretty sure it's less than I have. Considering I still have healing potions. The bells are ringing. But his hitbox is pretty chill. Oh. I didn't expect him to do damage from dropping down. Did I see correctly? I think he's only at half health. Fuck. I have an idea. This should take care of him. To be honest, this is probably one of the best weapons against him. If he shows up again. Where are you? Fuck, I think I despawned him while running away. Maybe not. Thank you, Trang. You saved my ass. Where are you? Oh. I thought I was safe here. Okay, that won't work. Yeah, that's also not the best area to be. This dude is actually somewhat difficult. That was actually a special summon. But yeah. Apparently not smart. Travel. What do I want? Yeah, I guess. Ooh, your time has come. I really, when I am able to do custom emotes, I really have to add one with my time has come and one for, yeah, I'm home. Yeah, I had a time where I literally did that. It was not fun. I get very cranky if I only have 5 hours of sleep for several days. So, have a nice sleep. To be honest, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be on today as well. I don't know. Dark Souls is a little bit more exhausting than playing something like Stardew Valley. Yeah, for 1 or 2 days it's fine, but after 3 to 4 days I would get very cranky. Yeah, you as well. Whoop. Actually, just because I want them. They are not really useful, but I want throwing knives, poison throwing knives. And actually, patches might have something useful. Hello. I want the shield just so I have the shield. Black fire bombs. They're actually better than the normal ones. But I think they have less range. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Perfect budgeting, especially. Yeah. Far in a ring. What is it? Let me look. Nah, not really that useful here. In Elden Ring it was useful. Okay, I think if we reload, he is gone. Actually, no. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Dark Souls is actually a bit more exhausting than Stardew Valley. You need to concentrate a little bit more. And I noticed. So I might gonna be on tomorrow, but at a much later time, since I have a few things to take care of. But yeah, if I play, then probably Kerbal Space Program. Since why not? It was fun last time, and I need to land on the moon finally. So goodbye, have a nice day, and see you next time.